I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality, 'cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Can't you see that we're working? Can't believe we're through. I should have opened my eyes. See through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy.
All right, Kinsman, an awesome day here at Hollinger Park.
That's right. It's on today. This is the day. National Indigenous Peoples Day, Hollinger Park. Everything is set up till 7 o'clock tonight. Seeing a lot of people online saying, I wish I could get there. Well, you know, maybe on a lunch break, after work, you've got till 7.
That's right, Kyle.
Lots of Indigenous culture happening here at Hollinger Park right now.
All right, so let's get to the action, Kinsman, and show these awesome exhibitors, vendors, partners. You were waiting all day. Hello, folks. How are you doing?
Gals, ladies.
Everyone's dodging from the camera.
Yes.
But just to give you an idea of all the amazing people that have already started celebrating National Indigenous Peoples Day here at Hollinger Park. Absolutely free to come, my friend.
Free to come and enjoy the culture. They've got
There's,
traditional dance, traditional drumming. They've got games for the kids. And again, free samples. You can sample some different types of Indigenous cuisine. Bannock.
That's right. And if you're looking for some Indigenous, craft and beautiful stuff, I think someone's going to make a purchase over there.
Hello.
Amazing things over there, Kinsman. A lot of different varieties to share, showcase, and learn more about the Indigenous culture. And it's a celebration, my friend.
It's a celebration. And again, you couldn't ask for better weather for this.
I got a zigzag, Kinsman, so
we're
got the
zigzagging
fishing
back.
pond. You'd be no good at that because you don't know how to fish, so you better stay. Early on, we know these folks well. 1,000 books before kindergarten.
1,000 books.
Don't forget.
I'm still plugging away at my number.
Yeah, he's at number 0.
Right.
But I've been moving, so don't worry about me. Yeah, they got
Books.
Mush Youth. They got some free tea. Look at those beautiful T-shirts.
Yes. And
Oh my God.
look, but you see that? Free T-shirts.
There we go.
Right
Those are absolutely amazing. Whoever
Yeah.
designed those did such a great job, my friend. I don't want to miss anything. I want
miss it all. No.
I want to go over to this booth here, Kinsman, because they are awesome folks over here. How's everyone doing?
Hello.
There's the good man right there.
Yes.
How you doing, my friend? I'm going to shake with this hand because I got the camera.
Good to see ya.
But look at the beautiful
Yes.
craft.
Remember his amazing creations from last
Oh,
year?
I know. I
Again,
know.
Here, and look at that, EMT. Now, they say bring cash with you, but a lot of the booths have the EMT square
Well,
set up.
they gifted me with a loon, and it's actually in my basement, beautifully showcased. Such great. It's very nice to see you again.
Yes, good to see you. Let's go to the back row here.
The back row, Kinsman.
So many vendors here. They're 3 rows deep.
They are 3 rows deep, but beautiful crafts, arts, jewelry, hats, moccasins, and celebrations here at Hollinger Park.
Celebrations. National Indigenous Peoples Day. Hey, how you doing?
Until 7 p.m. this
7
evening.
o'clock. And again, if you do have a break for lunch, they've got the opening remarks
hello.
at 12 noon. How you doing?
Did you want to come say hi on camera?
Hi, my name is Lily Schunard. I'm a support worker for MMIWG and Indian Residential School Survivors, and I work for Wichita and Support Services based out of Batchewana, Ontario.
Well, we really appreciate you.
Appreciate
you. It's a beautiful thing you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
Yes.
And we're encouraging people to come out and enjoy the celebrations, learn a lot more about the Indigenous culture,
Yeah.
and just come and enjoy great food, great crafts, great people, great organizations.
It's nice to be here and see meet a lot of old friends and make new friends, and watch it.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Have a great
We
day.
really appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
How's everyone doing today?
Hello.
Good. it's nice getting, most people want to duck from the camera like this fine gentleman, but a lot of people like to talk. And I love that too, Kinsman.
Look at the traditional Indigenous wear and dress.
Absolutely, my friend.
Amazing designs.
Lots of, here's our friends from the Timmins Native and Friendship Center.
Hello, Timmins
we love
Native
them over there.
Center. Hello,
They-
hello.
You guys, you do such great work in the community. Stay. I have to put it close for we can hear you, so I'm not invading privacy if you don't mind. But you have the most fashionable hat I've seen so far. You look good. Really?
My next project.
That's the next
You'll
one.
have to send us a picture
Okay.
once it is. But they do amazing work here in the community.
Got free draws here
Awesome
as well.
friends of ours.
And mothers who want to breastfeed or change their babies, their pampers, it's in the back.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
So bring your little ones down.
Yeah.
Change station right here. Timmins Native Friendship Center.
Well, my business partner wore no sunscreen today. I'm pretty
I have
disappointed.
sunscreen
No,
on.
he doesn't have
Just
any.
need- I just
That,
need,
you want something for the babies, Kinsman?
for the copper toe.
I gotta parent him all the time because he's gonna burn. But thank you so much. We
Have a
appreciate
good day,
you.
ladies.
A lot of people brought their tents,
Yeah,
obviously
little area
staying
here to,
staying in the shade there, my friend.
Stay in the shade.
But so many
Skagawak Health Department down here as well.
amazing community partners. Well, how are you doing?
Great.
We appreciate you.
Now that I've seen you two.
All right. Usually we get the opposite, so it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah,
No, we're
right.
just
Good
joking.
to see ya.
Pretty amazing day. The sun's out and this looks beautiful at the park.
Beautiful day. A lot
Yeah.
of vendors and nice to see the community come
It
together.
is.
1,000%. You stole the words right from our mouth, and we appreciate it.
We're taught well.
Oh, there we go. By me, not by you, Kinsman. Freezies? Yeah, we need freezies. We're gonna come back
we'll
and get
grab
one.
some freezies on the
But not
trip here.
not to forget everyone, but just give you an idea of all the awesome community individuals that were here.
Métis Nation of
Let's
Ontario
see.
here.
Ivan says, "Rock on!" This is an amazing. Oh, I have to scroll down there, Ivan. Great culture and perfect weather. He'll be. Yes, there is food here. There is food here, Ivan. On top of many other amazing things.
Bannock,
Newmont.
Newmont's here.
Many different activities for the families, by the way. Lots of things lined up, my friend.
Even music happening in the background.
Music, yeah. So if you're looking for a family event to get down to until 7 o'clock, Hollinger Park is the place to come.
Is the place to gum.
There we go. I even got DJ Taz rocking some music over there in the
I
background.
think that's Vic
Yeah.
running the board.
These are the superstars right here. The
Yeah, they
Timmins
are.
Indigenous Organizations Committee, always busy. This is at Hollinger Park, Louise. These are the individuals that spearheaded National Indigenous Peoples Day here at the park. They're doing amazing work,
amazing work.
and we're a very proud partner of them, Kinsman. Now, the music is rocking over here, but we wanted to slide over.
Vanessa Genier.
That's Vanessa Genier
There's Vanessa.
hosting and emceeing today's celebrations.
Yes.
Quilts for Survivors.
Couldn't have picked a better host for this.
And look at the beautiful T-shirts these folks are wearing
Yes,
over here.
they're rocking
Yeah.
their new shirts.
That's right, pal. Everyone's busy. We'll keep on moving on. The sun's out, my
Sun's
friend.
out. Guns not so
No,
out.
you keep those
Still
guns
working, I'm still
packed
working
up
on
there,
those
my
guns.
friend.
My guns need to get some sun on them.
Yeah. Well, you got to have guns to get suns. But a lot of different information here as we scoop on down towards, I guess, the middle, I'll call it here, Kinsman.
There's the freezy bag again, making sure everybody's hydrated with freezies.
Lots to learn about,
Yes.
the culture and all the different organizations here.
Timmins and area women in crisis, providing popcorn down
Yes, popcorn, amazing. That must be a very busy section, the popcorn booth.
here. Yeah, a lot of people snacking on the popcorn. Why
That's
not?
right.
Getting close to lunchtime soon, so
Bee
why not
City.
come on down?
Do you know a lot about Bee City, Kinsman?
I know they're proud to keep the bees alive in the city.
You're just reading the banner, but I'd love to know a little bit more about them. They even give
They
you
would make a great guest on our show.
they even give you all the backyard bees of North America.
Which one was bugging you yesterday?
That
Did you
blue
find
one looks like it would take a chomp out of me right there, Kinsman. But a lot of different things to see. Hey, look, there's Gilles Bisson.
Gilles Bisson, he's
How you
there.
doing? He's working with the Carpenters Union now, Kinsman.
serve an apprenticeship and make again $60 an hour, give me a call.
Wow, that's
Bring a
all you
resume
need to
down.
pitch right there.
Interview them right on the spot today. Bring
That's
the
right.
resumes.
Well, we miss Jill. We're going to have him back on the show to chat about his
The carpenters.
his new
Yes.
role and what they're doing for
His
women
new
and
endeavor. Yeah.
women and Indigenous. They're definitely looking for people who are interested in this trade. It's a beautiful trade, by the way.
Right.
Can't go wrong. Except
Pleasure
Mark,
to see you, buddy.
you don't even own a hammer, so it's not for you.
We do.
I do, not you do. I do. Thanks, Jill. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good. A lot of smiling, beautiful faces.
Yes.
Now, Mark,
Wayne Creek Cultural Center
you know,
is here.
hello. How are you doing?
How you doing, guys?
You remember that Tristan was on the show? Did such
Yes.
an amazing job. And by the way, if you stop by the Ojibwe Creek Cultural Center,
You can book a shirt.
Buy a shirt.
Go buy a shirt
Yeah.
and get in line to pick one up. $15 for the adults, $10 for youths.
Yeah.
And you can find them at 150 Brousseau Avenue, Unit B, Timmins.
that's right. There we go. All the way in the back, they're telling us, Mark.
all the way in the back.
Yeah. Now, they're not open today, but you can go tomorrow. I'm going to go back tomorrow. Thank you so
Get
much.
yourself a brand new shirt.
There's
Thanks, guys.
the awesome folks at Northern College,
Yes,
of
Northern
course.
College always out supporting.
Yeah.
Again, Mizaway
The Timmins
Community
Police.
Health Center down here.
Yeah, the Timmins Police Indigenous Advisory Committee staying nice and cool, I see. You have the best chair here. 1,000%. And what do we have here? Iced tea?
That's
It's blueberry, cedar, Labrador.
Okay. Mark, can you grab me one of those?
I will.
It's very light. It's a very diluted one because I put lots of ice and I diluted it.
There you go.
Well, you'll have to hang on to that
I'll
for a
hang
sec.
on,
But we
Klomp.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All local ingredients.
Local ingredients.
Ingredients.
There's Missaway. They took me in, Missaway. They're
There's
beautiful
Sweet
people
Freeze
over
in the back there.
Yeah, Sweet Freeze.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to the awesome team at Missaway.
Even Fountain Tire back there.
Sir Me
I
Hudson.
do believe Fountain Tire providing the barbecue.
Hello. Fountain Tire. Oh, yeah, there they are. So there's going to be a barbecue there,
Yeah,
Kinsman.
at around 12 noon, right around the opening marks. There's Billy G.
How you doing?
doing, buddy?
How you doing?
G Ward 3.
Billy G, Ward 3. Nice to see a positive event happening in the community today.
My name is Chris Exel. E-X-E-L.
Yes.
What's your definition of a negative event?
Of a negative event? I don't know, people who preach hate, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
I don't see too many negative events happening in the community, but I always love to see positives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we focus on the positive, not on the negative.
You got it right,
Does that
my
sound
friend.
fair? We feed the good,
That's
not the bad.
that's our motto, Billy G.
Billy G from Ward 3.
Yeah,
Another motto is we feed the good wolf, not the bad wolf, you know?
feed the good wolf, not the bad wolf.
Pope Francis Elementary School
That's
here.
right.
Hi, ladies.
And there we are, Kinsman. A lot of beautiful
Either for-
things to see in the community. Hollinger Park is where we're at.
In the middle of
Absolutely.
putting a...
Well, everything, you know, there's lots of opportunity for education here today also to
What's
learn
the
more.
proper name for that? Is it a teepee, wigwam?
TP would be the correct
Would be
word
the
there,
correct
Mark.
term. They're putting one up as we speak.
There we
And
go.
again, some great Indigenous artwork here. Hollinger Park as well.
Hi, how you
It's
doing, my
you
good
again.
man? There we
Good
go.
to see you, buddy.
So Hollinger, let me flip this over there, Mark.
Yeah, what a great day.
Yeah, a beautiful day here at Hollinger Park. Festivities till 7 p.m.
7 p.m. So any chance you get during the day, you know, pick up the kids up from school later on, you know, before supper, even come on down here. Fountain Tire going to have their barbecue fired up, so there's going to be something on the grill. And
right.
again, at shop, I'm going to say well over 40 plus vendors here.
Oh, yeah.
That are here showcasing their Indigenous culture and all their Indigenous artwork. Beautiful, beautiful artifacts on display.
Absolutely. So come on out and celebrate with the community. It's free, family friendly, lots of things to see, do.
Hey, look at that. The weather is absolutely amazing. So if you're looking for a place to come and have your lunch, come on down here after lunch. Again, the opening remarks.
Sign up for the TD Summer Reading Club. TD's been a long-time sponsor of this event,
Yes.
by the way.
Right across
And
the country.
Minimum read 20 minutes a day. You get everything you need. You put a sticker down when you complete 20 minutes.
Yeah, we give you the stickers too.
You get the stickers. And once you do that, every day you have a sticker, you get a ballot to win all these awesome prizes.
Correct.
I'm a good listener.
So there you go.
I
So
learned
there you
that
go.
from the library. You see that?
You got to
Yeah.
listen. See, you got that by being shushed. Got to listen. Listen to
No.
the rules and the regulations.
No, I got that from Mrs. Farmer, the librarian from the
This is
80s.
it's amazing how you can remember that. There's always that one teacher.
I remember Mrs. Farmer, the tough librarian. I thank her to this day. And of course, you know who I remember, Handsome Bill, who stole all my
Handsome
girlfriends in
Bill
high school.
stole all Klomp's dates.
yes, that's
I
right.
can remember my grade 5, one of my grade 5 teachers, Mr. Pyatt, used to throw chalk brushes at us.
Yeah.
Probably couldn't do that now.
I'm
You
still
know?
waiting for
Yeah.
Handsome Bill to show up at my wedding and steal my bride. He may still do that, Kinsman.
Dude, if you weren't listening, you get the chalk brush. Hey, pour it. He'd be like this. Eyes up here.
You were a goody two-shoe.
No,
You got the best
no,
attendance
I
award.
sat in the back of the class.
Can you
most of the
imagine
time.
him being bad in class? I don't.
Never.
Never, Kinsman. You got the perfect attendance award, and I'm proud of you.
The perfect attendance.
Lame.
award.
Yeah.
Pretty
I was
close,
gonna
yeah.
say, I can't say
No,
that
I
either.
didn't get that award. Okay, so many awesome things to do. I love the summer reading club, because this is what I found, especially one of the few positives coming out of COVID, which there's not many, of course, but people started to explore other activities that didn't require socialization, and I find reading got a big boost.
It did. We increased a lot of our reading, including online, increased by double. So our
wow.
online
Double.
downloads doubled in throughout the pandemic. We're now up a third of what we do is online.
Oh, wow, yeah,
So
it's awesome.
You don't have to worry about late fees. They got rid of that, right? So
yeah, no more late fees.
come and take out the book and take it home with you forever, and then bring it back, and there's no judging.
Yeah, so we have a couple of wonderful things on our. So you read 20 minutes a day, and we also have a TD mini club for the younger folks from ages 6 and under at the library on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. And we do offer this bilingually. So if you speak French or English, we will have services for both of you, all in the same group, so you get to learn both languages at the same time.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty
I
awesome
want to go
stuff.
back to Marcus's comment. And he says, for the kids in Sopo, shout out, that's my
Yeah.
area, Kinsman, that read every day over the summer, Escape from Reality is giving away escape room passes.
Nice.
To me, this
Yeah.
sounds
Way
like
to
a
go,
born
Marcus.
partnership here.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe Marcus makes the connection with the library.
It ties into the
Same-
TD Summer Reading Club.
same goal.
So we have another pass that's going to be given out. If you read for 5 days, so if you have 5 stickers on your calendar,
row.
you get a free snow cone from the mini putt and batting
Oh,
cages.
John Marcoux throwing in some prizing.
As well as if you read for 15 days. So if you have 15 stickers on your sheet, you get a free game of mini putt.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All the perks now.
And it doesn't have to be in a row.
Right.
It doesn't have to be in a row.
That doesn't have to be in a row. Look, are you making up rules for the
Making up rules. Well, I'm just thinking here.
Yeah, look at
Now,
this guy.
what if someone got a hand on the sticker roll and comes in? Like, how do you verify that they've read their 20
Oh.
minutes?
Honestly, it's all on the honor system.
It's on the honor system. All right.
So
He's trying to bust a 4-year-old that's going to fraud the system. Little Johnny Mark
You
has
gotta,
his eye on
hey,
you.
you gotta be firm. It's just like you look at.
That's going to be
hey,
your kid. 700 stickers.
You
in 2
look at
days.
Tiger Woods. They asked him a question back when Charlie Woods, obviously his son there, very good golfer. But before we would pick up the club, Tiger was asked, "Do you let your little ones beat you in mini putt?" He's like, "No, they have to earn the win."
Yep.
So you're tough from the get-go.
I don't know
as they
about you,
say.
but my kids, they couldn't lie to save their lives. So if I tried to tell them to
Yeah.
stick stickers on there, no way.
That's a no-no.
No.
Mark will look after the no frauds. Everyone's
The
gonna
no
be
front.
with the.
But there you go. The
legitimate
honor
sticker.
system. Just go on in there and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, I read 20 minutes. There goes Spot. The Spot books
Yeah.
are always my favorite."
And all you need to know, all the information's at the library, on their social media, on their web pages. Go into the library, which is my preferred method, and they'll give you all the information. So you don't have to remember all this right now, but just know
Oh, no.
it's a fun, interactive way to get your kids reading and enjoy
there's
this awesome.
and
art.
some
Lots of incentives to do so.
incentives to win those scooters, which we were at the launch. My little guys, Ethan and Kata, and their eyes on that prize.
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah.
they're
Your boys love reading.
they're encouraged to read. Yes, both in French and English.
What about?
I may have test driven one of the scooters.
Oh, you did? That's
So
and-
adults
and how are
can
they?
ride them.
So adults could
and they
be a
go,
part of this.
Good thing they have brakes on them because they can go quite quickly. So they do have a handbrake, thank goodness, because
That's good.
we were pretty.
Yeah,
I had to do a safety check. So
Of course, safety number one.
down the middle of the library.
that's it.
That's why Mark always drinks my coffee to make sure it's not too hot. He cares about me. Sarah's asking, what about 2-year-olds? So what?
Yes, we have it for. TD has changed that it is now for kids of all ages, abilities, and interests.
Wow.
So
Okay.
any child, if you've read to the child for 20 minutes, they get entered. We also do have some prizes that are geared for the little ones.
How you doing back there, Kirsten? Yeah?
Yes.
Captain
So
Bill?
many people seeing us fly over, sending us photos as we make our way back to the airport.
It's hard to keep this camera sturdy.
I've got iron glass.
So Saturday, what time does it start at, Mark? 9. Okay, yeah. So 9 o'clock. You did have to pre-register through the Young Eagles. I believe it's close to being filled or filled, but it's worth reaching out to them. You schedule time, tour planes, and your child gets flights around the city. Just like this is really awesome. My kids have done it before. We're happy to have them back after 3 years. Okay. There's Noel. Can I see him? Did I get him? You're welcome, Louise. We're up here enjoying the ride ourselves.
Yes.
Appreciate awesome. So many things to learn. And is there a flight school in Timmins? Is there a flight school?
Seeing it set up when the kayak, festival
yeah,
was
exactly.
on. One of those set up. And you
Correct.
said you would actually camp in this, and people who are, let's say not the tenters, why wouldn't you glamp?
Yeah, and the other thing that we need to draw attention to for both July 1st as well as the August 6th shows, you can't just show up at Woweyattin Holiday Park, which is at the very end of Dalton Road, and expect to launch your boat. You need to reserve in advance. There's a small fee.
Okay.
There's capacity limitations. I believe they're limited to 30 boats and vehicles on site. Otherwise, you've got to head to the cache off Highway 144.
And launch your boat there.
Launch your boat there, which is a public boat launch. Do the 15 or 20-minute trek back to Woweyattin Holiday Park in order to do the show. So I want to emphasize that because I don't want people to drive up to the park and be turned away. You need a reservation in advance in order to enjoy their docking and parking.
That's right. And you'll be able to book that through the link that Ronnie's provided.
It's in the comment
Very
thread.
timely. Thank you, Ronnie. So let's focus in on Canada Day. So once again, big celebration. It's Canada Day. What exactly is happening this day, and when do things kick off?
So things kick off at 2 o'clock. Kyle and Dak are going to provide entertainment from 2 to 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, the headliner takes to the stage, and that is Coldwater, the band. And I'm going to tell you, I've done a lot of work with Coldwater this year. I can't think of a harder working group of musicians. This is a 6-person band. These guys, and this is the what happens in the back rooms of music is not something that I was familiar with. And these guys practice 7 days a week. 7 days a week. They chime in, and there's a practice, and so they've really honed their skills in order to really knock this out of the park on Canada Day.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. Plus, I can also tell you that the opening for Barrio was a big bonus for the folks that are part of Coldwater. And for that reason, they've been practicing because we know
how good
practice makes
Barrio
perfect,
is,
right?
yeah. And you want it to stand out there.
So,
all ears going to be tuned that night.
So hats off to them. And listen, July 1st is somewhat of a dress rehearsal, if you will, for August the 6th, which is going to be a bigger show. We're expecting a huge number of participants to make their way to Woweyattin Holiday Park from cottages. And I ran into people from Connaught the other day while I was out shopping, and the gentleman said, "Hey, you're Guy Lamarche. You're involved with the Barrio and the Sandbanks." So I'm coming in from Connaught. I've rented a cottage, and we're going to be there. So I'm expecting 100, 150 boats.
Okay.
For that event.
A big party.
Big party.
Big party.
And I want to chat about that in a second, but just back to Canada Day, because the festivities don't end after the party's done in the water. Mr. Paul Sabalge, he's going to be playing.
He's the performer on the land.
To the VIP. You're not invited, Kinsman, because it's for VIPs. But
yes, very important.
By invitation again.
By invitation.
There we go.
That's right. I thought Paul liked my jokes. We're going to have to talk after this. I'm getting all the want.
You need one of these.
Yeah. Maybe that's going to follow me around.
Yeah,
but
he's gonna follow you around 24/7.
So what's happening with Paul later on in the day on Canada Day?
So, like Mr. Lamarche was saying, so we're going to have Dax and Kyle play from 2 to 4, and then Coldwater is going to play after that. And then that will be like where the boats are going to come out. They're going to play for the boats, and then down the park later on, then that's when I'm going to be bringing out a trio with my buddy Chad and Pat Lozier. So
Nice.
we'll be kind of rocking the stage for the rest of the night, and hopefully don't get no noise complaints. But
Noise complaints.
you never know, eh?
Right? Turn it down.
And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a 19-plus event, Guy.
It is,
when
yes.
Paul,
Yes, it is.
Paul, what it's called Paul Sabalge and crew, or
In music.
and Paul Sabalge and music.
Well,
When you play in a trio, you have a different name for it, don't you?
yeah. So like, I don't know if we really have an official name. We're just kind of some guys that get together whenever we can and just have a good time playing music. So no official name yet,
No.
but if you guys have any ideas, feel
Yeah.
free to.
It used to be
Should
Paul.
be a contest.
Careful what you
Paul-
wish for.
Yeah,
Careful what you wish
yeah, I
for.
might get another one of those.
It used to be Paul Sabalge and Jamie Klomp. See, that changed pretty quickly there. We've got
Changed
radio
pretty
play.
quick.
That's
yeah.
funny.
What a downer. Okay, so that's with Paul and his crew. It's 19 plus, and how do you get involved in this?
But the simple answer is to make contact with the either through their website or social media,
Like the park direction.
and
Yeah.
or you can reserve online for a seat in the VIP reception. They will decide if you make the cut or not. It's limited, obviously, to a number of seats.
Okay.
And Red Seal Catering will be providing
awesome.
the catering service for the meal that night.
You're off. So pretty much an amazing day capped off by this is
By
one
an
heck of a
amazing
Canada
night.
Day
Yeah,
celebration.
no kidding.
Yeah.
You know what? They've stepped up, and hats off to them. They were a strong supporter of a lot of what we did at Tourism Timmins over the years for Canada Day, as well as the Kayak Challenge and other events that we staged. And so they've taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, and they're doing their own thing.
It's a
now.
beautiful property that
It
they
is,
have
it
down
is,
there.
absolutely.
And again, if you've never been, just any one of the tours.
Yeah.
You know, you book a weekend, and again, they say throw in private pontoon tours, guided fishing tours, canoe tripping, kayaking, you name it, it's on the list.
Wild Exodus has been designated by both the Canadian Tourism Industry Association and the Tourism Industry Association of Ontario as a signature tour company. So that says a lot about the provider of that service. And they go over and above, and they really take things up a notch or two. Yeah.
So definitely reserve your tickets.
Yeah, reserve your
for
tickets
Canada
now.
Day. Ronnie's thank you, Ronnie, for getting the link back up. Okay, so let's shift over to August the 6th once again. I can't decide which one I like the best.
Got to go to both.
They're both pretty awesome. So Larry Barrio, obviously an amazing artist. Coldwater's opening. So what can people expect on August the 6th?
You can expect a kick-ass show is
Yeah.
what you can expect on August 6th. Listen, go back to Stars and Thunder. Larry Barrio opened up for Keith Urban and stole the day. I mean, Barrio has got a strong stage presence.
He does, yeah.
He's got
Yep.
a baritone voice, the likes people would kill for, and he's a consummate performer. Barrio owns the stage, and when he came calling 2 years ago, asking me to help him stage a Timmins version of the Sandbanks show, I didn't have time then. I was just moving, and I was on the go. But he came back, and I was happy to help out, and I was, totally happy to see Wild Exodus come on board as the key sponsor.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good show, and it's going to be an annual. You can expect Wild Exodus to do this going forward. They've earned first right of refusal, and Barrio has signed an agreement that he would be back.
He's going to
if
do this
it's
every year.
Every year.
And of course, to have that happen every year, they got to make this year smashing.
Correct.
A
And
smashing success. Right?
Based on the number of inquiries that I fielded so far, I think it will be a smashing success.
Yeah.
I also know that Larry has enjoyed 5 or 6 years of successful shows in Sudbury area, Lake Wanapitei. I think Larry said to me this year that last year they had upwards of 180 boats at the Sudbury show.
Wow.
So that's a lot of people in the water.
Yeah, that's big time, right?
And you know what? If you look at some of the visuals from his website, there were probably as many people in the lake as there were on the lake. So that speaks volumes.
It does.
Well,
of-
that was
of
my,
Larry.
my next statement. So, like, of course, a lot of people, if you have a boat, you're going to be on the lake in your boat's pontoons. But if you don't have a boat, you're standing in the lake enjoying some music, right?
You're standing
Get
in
a
a lake.
rubber dinghy.
Bring a floaty.
Rubber.
Yeah.
Bring a floaty.
Bring
Your
whatever.
swan,
Yeah.
yes.
But again, the big takeaway here, you can't trespass on the Woweyatn Holiday Park lands in order to access the water. You've got to
Register.
register for a small fee or use the cash.
Right, yeah.
So if you're just standing in the water and you have no boat, it's a long swim.
It's a long swim.
It's a long
They're
swim.
gonna kick you out of
will
there.
piggyback me all the way down the lake.
There we go. Wait for it.
Yeah, dude, that's 3 for me, none for Kinsman. It's a reverse night.
3 wah-wahs.
Okay, so Jill is saying, wonder if they allow us to bring our own RVs. Gonna look after the show. This sounds like
Sounds
it's
like a
better to
better
stay.
to
Yeah,
stay
better to stay
weekend.
the weekend.
Yes,
Do you
yeah,
have the
for
answer
sure.
to
Yeah,
that?
you can actually. They've got a full service park with a pretty big capacity. They have their seasonal and they have their transient their transient sites. So absolutely, you can rent a camping spot for the weekend in your RV
And like all of their rates and stuff are available online, so you
Correct.
go visit wildexodus.com and they have like all the information that we're basically saying here on their website as well.
And so many packages that when you do choose the packages, they throw in, the pontoon tours or everything's all packaged together nicely.
Yeah.
with the Barrio show and probably with the July 1st performances as well. The musicians are staying back, and so there's somewhat of a unofficial meet and greet.
Yeah.
So people that are following Larry Barrio in his career will have a chance to get up front and personal with Larry. There's going to be some merch tents set up. He's also raffling an autographed guitar. So there's a whole bunch of things that are happening on the peripheral. One of our sponsors, 93.1 Country, are also going to be there with their cruiser, and they're going to have merch tents as well. And so it's going to be
a smoking weekend.
Yeah, I think it will be on both fronts,
Now,
the 1st and the 6th.
JC chimed in and he said, he reminded us that Paul is also doing the VIP entertainment on August the 6th. Did you know that, Paul?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back-to-back.
I thought we
VIP.
were getting to that
Yeah.
eventually. Eh?
Okay, but
so-
think of this: you go to an amazing party, and then the party you don't have to go home.
It
You continue on with Paul Sabal.
Bring
Yes.
the party.
Yeah.
And there's extra accordions in case you guys want to come on.
Yeah, you had me at a
Play the
accordion.
spoons.
Play the spoons. Give them a honk.
okay.
That was a real dud call. I feel like because is Kinsman intimidating you?
That's
there?
it. I
It's
don't
the
know.
new beard.
Intimidating him.
Yeah,
It's the beard.
because he said Paul has a great mustache. I'm going to do better, and I'm going to
That's
grow a
it.
beard.
We're taking over.
That's
We're
it.
taking over.
But you can't beat Guy's hair, Kinsman.
No,
He's got the best hair.
he has always had the stylish hair.
Yeah.
So fortunate. Nice
Even
to
in
make that hair
retirement,
still.
you're still combing the hair.
Yeah. Still needs a good cut though. I'm far removed. I live on the outskirts now. No barbershops there.
Pretty lucky guy.
Yeah.
But,
Pretty cool.
Okay, so is there any? I want to get Paul to play a little bit, but I don't want to miss out on anything on this amazing campground, these 2 awesome dates.
No, I think you've covered a lot of ground, and I think we've answered or shared those things that needed to be shared. Again, do not show up unless you've got a reservation. It's got to be done in advance for insurance purposes, etc.
Yeah.
So it's
for sure.
it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to book a package or a parking or whatever it is that you need, or make your way to the cache, public parking, public boat launch, and do a 20-minute water truck
Commute
back.
from there.
Yeah.
Well, it's
so-
just like any other event. You do have to purchase something to
Correct.
to get in. But look at the long weekends. Now, is August the 6th? Is that the long weekend or is that the weekend after?
I do believe
It's
I
a
think
long
August
weekend.
6th
There you go.
It's the Monday.
is that
it's
not the
Sunday.
civic holiday?
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
Sunday of the
that's
civic
right.
holiday.
Yeah.
The other thing, not to be outdone here, but Wild Exodus, I've always had fireworks on July the 1st. Now, fingers are crossed. I know that right now that's
With the fire ban, there's
with
no
the fire
fireworks at
ban.
all, eh?
That may be an no-go, but expect fireworks if the fire ban is lifted. I'm pretty sure. I can't speak for them, but I will speak for them.
We'll say unofficially, but kind of officially.
Yeah.
We don't want to. We
Could
don't want
see
to. We
some
don't want to give away
fireworks.
all of our secrets
Don't
here.
give away the secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to buy a pass first.
You can tell he's used to presenting to people. We didn't even have to come in tonight, kids. We could have just took a nap and used her again. I thought that was a good one.
That's your
Ronnie,
fourth- that's
where's
your
my
fourth.
backup here? I'm getting blasted. Ronnie's not getting paid tonight, then, kids. He's supposed to be on my side. Okay, what do you think? We get Paul to play a little.
I don't know. What do you want to
something a
play?
little bit there?
What can you play on there for us?
I don't know. I thought maybe we'll play a little song. You guys remember how to do the chicken dance?
Yeah, I do.
Chicken dance.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if you still remember
All
it.
right, you ready?
Let's see if I still remember it. I'm gonna try not to. You know
Give
what?
him a womp womp.
Maybe
Womp
we'll just-
womp.
Instead of rubbing that, maybe we just get here.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can,
gonna hold this.
you could be the microphone man
yeah.
for me for a sec here.
All
Look at this service. And
Oh, there's JC.
big thanks
Yeah,
to
yeah. You
to,
said
KINZ
give
and
Paul
KLOMP
Walsh
too for
already
having
came,
us.
so he did
There we
remind
go.
us, and we brought that up.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
You remember how to do it?
Yeah, it's like this, right? Right? Keep- Why am I the only one? You know?
I'm holding his mic.
Oh, I gotta stay in camera. Is that how it goes? No, I look like I'm trying to. Okay,
There
well,
we go.
I'm the only
Any more,
one.
and I'll have to send you an invoice.
I'm the only right. Fair enough. Bill Kinsman. There you go.
There we go.
Mark's busy playing with
There we
his,
go.
His laugh.
let's
Playing
do
with
the
his
chicken soup.
laugh.
Yeah, the
Right.
chicken soup. Yeah. Maybe I'm more of a borscht guy myself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there we go. Guy Lamar's Paul Sabal.
That's
man.
it. Guy and Paul.
Hey, thanks for having us.
You
It's
got it, man.
it's
You
nice.
got
Hey,
it.
man.
Great
Always
seeing
a
you.
pleasure.
Good to see you
We
too there,
appreciate
Guy.
you.
Yeah.
First time,
over there.
first
Yeah,
time
that's
in
right.
the studio.
In the
so-
studio,
Yeah, me too.
67.
Not
There you go.
not the last time.
Yeah, not your
hopefully,
last
so.
time. And again, get your tickets. Get reserved for that weekend and both those weekends.
Perfect.
That's it.
And we're going to work on that copyright issue. About that, but the first thing I want to say, like the Warriors, like you guys do so much good in this community.
Thank you.
And I know it's getting recognized, and this is just one example of what you folks do. You're really big on giving back.
For sure,
Oh,
man.
for sure.
There's been really a shit time since COVID and stuff. A lot of people have been down and stuff like that. A lot of people are just separated. It's nice to get everybody together, and you know that's what we're really trying to do is just get everybody a happy day, and that was a big part of
Give it a little bit back.
Trevor's
Yeah,
ideas when
giving
we
back.
started this.
Yep.
Yeah, they really do, and you know, I know a lot of people are starting to recognize this. I want to talk a little bit about the club first, so we understand a little bit more. So, what's the origins of it?
Take it away.
Well, Trevor and myself have started this off 3 years ago. We rekindled a club that was broken, and now it's a little bit more excelled in this community. And the whole thing that we try to do and try to put forward is just community support, you know, and help the community when we can, whatever it is. If it's a lemonade stand, if it's a child in need, if it's a kids' day in the park, whatever we can do, man.
Yep.
Really,
Right there to give back.
really,
right,
yeah.
really helping out folks. And did you know this, Kinsman? You don't know anything about clubs. If someone wanted to join the club, you start off as a prospect, correct?
That's right,
yes.
All right. I'm one for
Okay.
one.
So
Now,
if we
but
walked
how-
in, we would start off as the
No,
prospect.
I don't think you walk in. You have
Ranked.
to be nominated.
Well, you have to. someone has to
Recruit- I
vouch
think it's
for you, for
recruited.
sure.
Well,
You
hold
gotta
on.
you have
Well,
to
what
be-
I'm asking you for, Kinsman.
You got to be recruited.
You have to be known by a member,
Yeah.
you know, for a while, and then you hang around and you see if it's for you or if we want you in there, and
Right.
then you could start off that way as a prospect.
The prospecting periods when we think that you're going to be a great asset to our club and do what we are hoping that we're trying to accomplish as a team.
That's right. And then after a certain period, you move up to a full-time member.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now you guys got the big badges here. We got vice president and president.
At least you got it right this time. The Christmas parade, they called me the president. I got a lot of slack.
Okay, yeah. Was that me or Kinsman? I hope it was Kinsman who said that. So how does that happen? Is that years of service? Are those roles voted in?
Pretty much just, you're just voted in,
Yeah.
whoever they figure. That's how it starts.
Whoever they figure would be
Yeah.
the right fit.
Yeah.
I don't know who'd make a
club.
better prospect, me or KINZ.
Well, what
on that.
about names here?
Yeah.
We've got JC, T-Pain. We were talking before the show.
your name's gonna be White Claw.
What would your Viking
You drink White
name
Claws
be?
and go to bed at 8.
White Claw.
Even though you have the beard, I'd be a better. Look at the tattoo I got, a barbed wire.
Yeah,
KINZ.
see, I don't even
Quarters
have.
of the way.
See,
Like,
I don't
that
even
has
have
to get
tattoos.
There you go.
I don't have tattoos.
You have no
only got some.
tattoos?
I need to get a tattoo. I'm actually, in the works. I always said,
been
I
talking.
would go to
Yeah.
JC. We'd do some chatting, see if I can get
Sorry,
something
man.
on me. I'm a blank canvas, as they say.
First one on the face, he said.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
right-
maybe
right
the
on their
public
face.
comments, they can pick which
Yeah,
tattoo.
the community can decide.
Yes, the community
Yeah,
decides.
the
First
community
one on the face.
decides
March 1st tattoo.
and where it goes, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That would make a great contest. Yeah.
Big like
Well, yeah.
asshole written on his forehead.
Big asshole.
Are you allowed to say asshole? on
Well, I don't know. We're showing off a bit tonight.
It's like that meme, no regrets.
here? Yeah, no regrets. JC did that tattoo. Just saying.
But
Yeah.
most people are really getting to know all the awesome work you guys do in the community. So on Sunday, June the 25th, it's your second annual
That's
Kids in
right.
the Park Day.
That's right.
And we should say, Kinsman, the Warriors cover the cost of this whole event.
Yeah.
It's not corporately
So,
sponsored.
yes, it is free for everybody going down there. Obviously, they want you to bring a non-perishable food donation
Yes.
for the local food bank. But really, when it is free, someone is picking up the tab, and it's
For sure.
the Warriors picking up the
Yeah.
tab.
We want the kids, it's the end of the school year, and we want the kids to have some fun and just show that we're there and we care. And the food bank's going to benefit from it
Yeah.
because we hope that everybody brings something non-perishable to get in.
That's
to
the
event.
that's the entry fee in.
That would be nice.
And
you know?
you were saying Nadia from Climate Fund's going to be
Yeah,
down there as
That's
well.
right, yeah. She's bringing a couple cool events for the kids, the Z-Tag and an obstacle rope course.
Yeah,
We got a bunch of stuff there. But
Lot of fun.
she likes to help us out on our events as well.
and all the bouncy houses, castles, whatever they want to call them, fun houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you went to the event, this is no small event. You guys are pretty much overtaking the park.
The entire
And
park,
It's
yeah.
pretty awesome because, you were mentioning outside there, JC, there's a lot of negative stuff happening
That's
right
right.
now. It's pretty easy to see, especially on social media. And this is big to you guys to show some positivity and
That's
happiness
right,
and
man.
laughing,
For
right?
sure, man. It takes more energy to be
Yeah.
negative, man. So these positive events are just something that just keep us up.
Yeah,
And-
for sure.
And the other thing I love that you're doing, 2 non-perishable items to the food bank. If you would go to an event like this in Toronto, it's 50, 60, $100 a person.
That's it.
Here it's
Yeah.
no cost,
Just to get
just a
through
couple
the
items
door.
in your
Yeah.
in your kitchen to go help out the food bank.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. We want everybody to show up, right? We just, it's not just for the people with an extra $50 in their pocket. It's for
Again,
everybody.
for the parents too, grandparents, bring your lawn chairs, watch
That's
the
right.
kids
Yeah.
have some fun. Again, they can be down there right from 11 to 4. There's no
The whole day, there's
no
nothing.
restrictions.
Yeah.
Not
of
everybody has
how many
money,
times you
so
want to ride.
everybody
Yeah.
does have that can of food in their in their cupboard.
Well, that's
or
it.
a
Everybody's got that,
non-perishable food
The
Anybody
can,
that-
the can that you're not going to eat, someone would, take that.
Yeah,
and
That's right.
bring your peas.
put it on their plate. Yeah.
Bring your peas, kids. You got a whole stack of peas.
Yeah.
And hot,
Peas and
well, you can't
gravy.
bring hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's
Bring a box.
where-
Bring
we're
a
gonna
box
be-
of craft dinner down.
We're going to be barbecuing hot dogs. It's $2 a hot dog, $1 for a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Keeping everything cheap for everybody.
And again, that money, you guys
and
kind
that's
of
all
recoup
donated.
a bit of money back,
That's-
and then
that's
you donate it right back to the food
That's
bank as
going
well.
right to the food bank.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
We had a
Everything's going
couple.
to the food bank.
We had a couple shout outs there, Ronnie. So I think it's Tegan. If you go up 3 or 4, right there. Yeah, one more.
Tegan said, Warriors are the best. They do so much for the town. That's from Tegan.
Yeah, that's right. And one up there. One, keep on going down there, Ronnie. Right. Say hi there. Hi, JC and Trevor. Right there.
There it is.
Hey, guys.
From
Well,
Jenix.
hello.
There you go. They're getting all the shout outs.
Getting the shout outs tonight. Yeah.
There you go.
I think the Warriors need to have an office downtown here, Kinsman. There's a lot of talk about security.
Well,
right next to our office.
Having the Warriors
Mark's
downtown,
scared to
yes.
walk to his car at night. This would help him.
As long as there's bike parking.
Yeah, we would need. Oh, well, you can take Kinsman's spot.
You take my
He can
spot.
park on paid parking. Yeah, that's right. And so, but this isn't the only thing that you guys do. I know in the winter you do it like a jacket drive.
That's right.
There's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of stuff. What other?
We try
what
to
other
switch
stuff?
it up whenever we can. We'll probably be doing a coat drive again this year, but we always want to do whatever we think that the community needs,
Yeah. There's community help services around that need extra help, and we choose 1 or 2 of them that we feel might be beneficial to any of our help, and we just go from there.
Our coat drive was great last year. We had a lot of support and a lot of
And
contributions.
giving back to people who can't generally get out there to afford a brand new coat.
That's right.
There you
again,
go. And there is people that unfortunately that need some help, right? So,
Like, do you take donations if someone wanted to drop off coats for these drives, or they just
sure. Yeah.
contact you on Facebook?
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
When we do them, we have a bunch of contacts for stuff like that and drop-offs.
We always advertise ahead of time whenever we can, and that's when we would prefer to have everything dropped off, right? So we don't have a big storage place, but anytime is welcome.
Anytime. And again, you can find any one of the members. You said just find you on Facebook, and you were joking. If you can't find the Warriors on Facebook through social media, there's something
Flag
wrong.
us down.
Flag them down. And again, any one of you will answer the calls.
Anyone will.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions about this weekend, basically the answer is go down to Hollinger Park 11 to 4 Sunday for a free day in the park.
And we're going to go down there at
Lots
the
of fun.
beginning and do a Facebook Live, let people know we're there. Now, we had another comment. Can you put up Peter's there, Ronnie? Go up a couple right there.
Pete says, when you guys visited the Walford residence, that was so sweet and awesome.
Oh, yes.
That was cool. That was at Christmas time.
Yeah, we did a little Christmas donation over
Did
there.
some baskets for people that didn't have too much family left, and it was a cool experience for a lot of
Some
us.
people just don't have the family moving in, running in to see them, and so we went down there and had a little fun, played some bingo, and
again, it's little motions of that and nice gestures like that. That
for sure.
takes away that stigma. Everybody thinks, biker gang, that they get the old stigmas and stereotypes.
We do, yeah.
Right?
We still do.
And again,
unfortunately, we're trying to crush that, and Timmins has really been supportive so far.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. The nice thing about you guys putting on events is that you do have a large following. So when you guys put on something, it's usually in a big fashion.
Yeah.
And I think that's a sign of respect for what you're doing in the community. Like it is making a big difference. In my
sure
mind.
is.
There's
we hope so.
There's no small feat there, and I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of the other side of where you guys do this is because some people, including myself, have been in hard times, but you guys have faced adversities in your life also.
For sure. Yeah.
So when you get into position to help people, you want to do that because you know the actual situation.
you know how these
100%.
people are
Needing
feeling.
help.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anybody should be able to give if someone needs help, go out there and give them help, right? It's a good feeling, and it's nice to do for sure.
Yeah. I've had I've asked for help hundreds of times in my life. So now, if we're in a position to help, we always help
Nice
people.
to be able to be in that position to give back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And again, it's nice to see you guys, grabbing the reins, a lot of these events. And again, your rides that happen every year. You were talking about, you've got the next big one this summer, July 29th.
July 29th, yes.
That's our annual Warriors run.
It's a public run. Everybody's welcome. If you have a bike, bring it on down and follow us through the Cochrane Loop. Pretty much that's where it's going to be this year. The construction's, I think there's no construction anymore. So that's
The last couple of years we got crapped on by rain, so
Yeah, a
they
lot of
weren't
rain.
able to happen. We're really hoping that'll happen. It always ends with a nice party and live music and
And
good
again,
food.
it starts at Mikey's, is always
right.
the
Mikey's
starting
General
and
Sales.
finishing spot.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun this
Last year
year.
was monsoons and tornado warnings and everything
Tornado
else. So
warnings, yeah.
fingers crossed, going to be a little bit better weather
we're really
for
hoping for
this
good
year's
weather.
drive.
Yeah.
So Marissa says,
Yeah.
can never thank you enough for the run you did for
Atreus.
Atreus. Yes.
Sorry, my little buddy. I
Last
just
summer.
counted him this morning or
Atreus.
yesterday at the barbecue.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes,
for
yeah, Atreus. We were
He's
there
doing great
for
right
the
now.
kickoff of
Yeah.
last year's one.
So Atreus is doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Oh, man.
And it helps us join our little families around too, like people that keep in contact with us and stuff like that. It's really nice to get the feedback, how they're doing, and seeing them later in the future, and they're excited to see us. And
Well, especially with children, and that they go into situations where they need medical care. Mom and dad have to take time off work, travel expenses.
Yeah.
That adds up quick.
It adds
100%.
up quick.
It happens all the time.
Yeah. The mortgage man doesn't stop calling.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no.
100%.
Bills don't stop. No, they always want you to keep the bills going. And again, it's nice to give a bit of financial support so that family can stay, for last year's, for instance, at Atreus' side.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Instead of worrying about where you're going to.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the
It's a
money
good
to pay the
feeling,
bills,
right?
yeah.
You see the happiness that we give to certain people or some people. We can't help them all, but we're trying.
We had a lot of help last year too with the rain too. Atreus' run was our annual run, and we were still able to helped them with a fair bit of money. You
Yeah.
know, so it was a great turnout for, even though it was kiboshed by the rain.
Yeah.
Now this year's there is no obviously no charity yet picked. Will you? How do you go through the process of selecting a charitable organization?
We follow what the community has to say, and we kind of choose. It's hard to choose everybody, but we want to choose somebody that maybe needs it a bit more. You know.
And also it touches people at home to where they'd want to participate in this too. You know, children are always, you know, they hit home.
Got to help the children.
Yeah, it makes a big. So I'm going to ask. You know, T-Pain's the president here, Kinsman. So who has the best bike in the group? President has to have the best bike, right?
I'm the fastest. That's for sure.
You are the fastest?
I am.
So does this make you second as the vice president?
I got a pretty fast bike as well, man, for sure. Mine runs a little longer sometimes.
It's right.
So being president, you're leading the pack out there?
Normally, yeah.
Okay.
Normally.
And does everyone drive Harleys?
Nope, not all.
Not all, but majority.
That me the wrong information, Ken.
The majority.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what other bikes would we see?
There's Vulcans. There's
we have a Vulcan and a Honda.
Yep.
That's
about it.
Almost
though.
everybody
Mostly
upgrades. It seems like not too long after they start.
After you start doing a couple rides, the Harley is the most efficient and comfortable for the rides that we do, really, you know.
Most of the time.
What would Mark and I, would we look at a Honda?
That's a
really
Suzuki.
You need a bike with a side.
Friends Daisy Baines and, you know, being part of the Kelsa Day Parade, we learn a lot about their culture and their openness and kindness. We learn a lot from the indigenous culture, you know, how to respect the land and how to treat others and be open communicators. Every culture has a beautiful thing part of it. So I always encourage people, you know, you don't always have to learn about your own culture. Explore the world around us.
The world around us. And again, that's the beauty of what Wednesday opens up for people. And again, the National Indigenous Peoples Day, which is going to be all day at Hollinger Park. Again, you couldn't ask for better weather. It's going to be a nice hot day. Now, if one can't make it to the sunrise ceremony, there's a whole list of events throughout the day from 11 right through till 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly. So 11, we kind of start up our day. You come in, you can check out the vendors, the craft vendors, beautiful things on display, anywhere from beaded earrings to carved items. Even paintings, it's all going to be there. Then about 12 p.m. noon, we'll have our official opening with the prayer. We're just extending it to give people time to come together because, as my fellow Nish out there know, we're never on time. So we give people that extra hour to make their way in. Yeah, we're going to have opening remarks from some officials. And we'll start with that song. You'll hear our drum group, Home Fire Singers. They're going to start it off. And then from about 1 to 3 p.m., there's going to be fiddle music. So, you know, it doesn't matter what culture you're in. When you hear that fiddle going, some part of you wants to jig. So that's your time to get out there and
Go grab
jigging.
some bannock. And again, when you're saying grab some of the samples down there, you say there are going to be samples of some of the indigenous culture and cuisine.
Yeah, so about 5 p.m. we're going to roll out some moose meat, a lot of different fish. A lot of it's coming from the Métis Nation of Ontario. You know, we asked, and at the meeting they say, hey, we got a big stockpile, so it was taken care of. The goose is going to be cooked different ways. Some's going to be oven roasted, some smoked, so you get to see the differences. Myself, I love the smoked goose. It's just hits you different. It's
Never had
Haven't had smoked goose.
Oh, I
haven't had goose. Now,
Yeah.
you always say, does it taste like chicken? They say always tastes like chicken, or
no.
a different taste? What are we diving into?
You're diving into a greasy bird, so I'm going to recommend have a cup of tea with you or a pop to go with that. You drink water after goose, you're going to be burping all day, and people are going to think there's something wrong with you. But
You say,
it's
no,
just that grease
I
settling.
just had some goose.
Yeah, that's all you got to say. Yeah. Get some bannock in there after, too. That'll settle things, because you're going to be running to the washroom if you just eat the goose itself. You know, if you got a delicate
Very lean
system.
meat, eh?
Oh, yeah, very lean. But if it's smoked, it's nice and soft, and that's why it's my favorite. But favorite part of the goose is those goose wings on an open fire. You know, you just burn off those feathers, eat the meat off, and then you can crack the bone, drink the marrow. It's I'm getting hungry now. I'm just talking about it. I haven't
Just
eaten supper
talking
yet.
about it.
We're always hungry on this show. No, you fit right in, trust me.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, that's great. What does, for folks that may be their first time to come out and enjoy the celebrations on Wednesday, what does National Indigenous Peoples Day mean to people of Indigenous culture? I know I could say, like, for Mark and I, it's a chance to learn about the culture, share stories, and learn about more people that live in our community.
Yeah.
But what does the day mean for people of Indigenous culture?
For us, it's like any kind of social gathering, any kind of powwow. It's a chance for your friends to come together, your family. It's laughter all day. It's sharing. It's kindness. It's love. And you get to see what people are up to in your community. Because that's what we used to do a lot. We used to just gather, right, and have share food. That's what it is. And now that so many non-Indigenous people are getting interested, it gives us an opportunity to share. And you're gonna see, if you come out, you ask questions to any Indigenous person, they're gonna be happy to share, right? And then you're gonna get to know that person on a personal level, and that's what it's about. It's about that connection with another human being, another Anishinaabe. That's what it is. Because we're all Anishinaabe. We're all good humans. That's what it's about. I can't explain it. You just got to be there to feel it.
You just got to be there to experience it.
Yeah.
And again, National Indigenous Peoples Day, why not? There's going to be a lot of curious onlookers. Don't be curious. Stop in. And again, it's for all ages. Welcome.
Exactly. We're going to have activities all day from toddlers up to, older adults, elders. There's going to be something for you to do. Even if you're someone who just sits back and observes,
you can
that's
just sit
great
back
too.
and observe.
You can just sit back, enjoy yourself, but definitely get some food. Make sure you stay hydrated that day.
Yeah.
I don't want to see no one dropping and have to go give CPR.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, here it is.
Running to the water park.
Hollinger is next to the splash pad.
Oh, yeah.
So if things do get hot, go to the splash pad and you can come back and enjoy more of the culture.
Now, I have another question, because you talked about the powwows and the drumming and singing. So watching the Thunder Creek Singers, watching the New Moon.
The New Moon.
Dancers, singers.
Singers.
Okay, I got so much respect, because I don't know how they can carry their voices for that long, and the drumming. They're so focused. How much practice goes into perfecting this? Because to me, it's like they've been doing this all their lives.
Yeah. And, they say it takes someone at least a year's worth of going to practices. But it's really at the powwows. I guess when you're put to the test, that's where you're going to know how far you as an individual singer has come. What we do within that drum circle at powwows is we have leads. There's 4 leads. But you're singing all weekend, those guys are going to get tired. So they're going to pass it off to the next guy. And that's, his opportunity to see where he's at. It happens as well at openings for ceremonies, grads, whatever. That's their opportunity to shine, see where they're at. I've come back into it, for the past year now. I'm going on my 2nd year of singing. I'm just like halfway there, I got
halfway there.
There's an 18-year-old in our group who's like,
has the pipes.
He's got the pipes. He's got the songs all recorded.
You guys make it look so easy, though, when you're down
Well,
there.
they really do.
Yeah.
But it's not an easy thing. Especially, I guess it's the pitch. There's such a range. And I just wonder, like a powwow all weekend, there's significant amount of performances. I just wonder, like, that's amazing that they can do that. And there's, you mentioned before the show, it's a busy season. You're consistently on the road, a lot of powwows. So you really, I don't know how you stay in shape to do this is what I'm asking here.
They say round is a shape, and that's another thing you get on the powwow
It's all
trail.
that goose.
Oh, goose, Indian tacos.
I'm going to say it's goose and all the bannock, right?
Yeah. Like, I've gained more weight since going to powwows, but
it's all worth it.
It helps, it helps us push out those pipes,
There we go.
That's all that matters. And as long as you're there to share your good energy at that drum, when you guys start beating on that drum and you start singing, there's something that happens. The people all around you, they feel that. That's why they're so drawn to it, right? And as long as those guys sitting at the drum are good, they're sober, they're in a good place, you're going to feel that good energy coming from the spirit of that drum, coming from the spirit of those singers. It just shoots
you
up.
get to feel it.
Yeah.
It really is a beautiful thing. Now, we had a couple questions.
Well, there was a comment from Joanne. She was asking, do you bless the animals before you clean them?
That's what I do when I hunt. As soon as I go start my day, I'll lay down that tobacco. As soon as I take the animal's life, I'll lay down that tobacco again, wherever it is that they fall. And then when it comes to the cleaning, traditionally that's for our partners to do, our mothers, our gukums.
He has invested a lot of money in what they call the Flash. Have you seen it yet? Playing now at Imagine Cinemas. But here's the deal. $200 million budget to make the Flash. They did a timeline thing where you could see different incarnations of characters, including Batman. Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton are in it. This was supposed to be their leapfrog, to leap over Marvel. Well, it's been a disaster at the box office. They made about half their take in an opening weekend is what they expected to do. So I guess we're considering it a flop, Kinsman. I don't know. What can they do to compete with Marvel? My answer is absolutely nothing, pal. Absolutely nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing. And again, I don't know how you compete with Marvel, but, it's a tough task. Someone will do it eventually, but until that happens, we'll keep you posted. Kids Fun Day. What are you doing on Sunday? This is going to be a great day at Hollinger Park. There's going to be bouncy castles. There's going to be cotton candy. There's going to be live entertainment. Paul Sabalge is going to be your musical entertainment. And again, a big shout out to the Warriors. Hard Rock MC here in the city. They are putting out the bill and footing the bill for Sunday's fun. And again, it's all free. And if you turn back to a couple of the shows this week, we had JC, we had T-Pain on the show from the Warriors. And again, they want to give back to the community, and this is how they're going to do it. So when we're out there enjoying the fun, 11 to 4 on Sunday, all free. Again, the Hard Rock, the Warriors, Hard Rock MC chapter, picking up that tab.
They're doing a great job, Kinsman. And I really like my dumb criminal stories. So here's one coming out of New Jersey. Have you heard this? So this woman here, she was wanted, I think, for a B&E. She's wanted for a B&E, and she had actually escaped the police for a long time. But you want to see how she got busted. Well, the police actually had a job posting for a security guard. She went in and applied for the job. So once they did the background check, they figured out who they were looking for. So what they did is they called her and said, we've accepted your offer. Your first day is June the 23rd. And she came in for her first day of employment and was arrested on the spot. Is this something you would pull, Kinsman? There's a long list of criminals that get caught in a variety of ways, but I think this fine lady here in New Jersey took the cake.
She didn't take the cake, Klomp. She took the entire bakery. This tournament, who wants to tee it up? I'm taking a line from Colleen Landers. It's going to be a terrific time on Sunday, July the 16th at the Hollinger Golf Club. This is Sports for Kids Timmins. This is going to be their annual golf tournament, and they are looking for teams. Now, if you haven't put a team in, make sure you do, because you're running out of time. Talking to Colleen, there's still lots of room for teams of 4. Even if you're a single, call Colleen. Maybe there's some other singles that can put a team of 4 together. But again, the deadline to apply is coming up quickly. So let's get yourself in to tee it up. I know we're one of the prizes, thousands of dollars in prizes. The longest drive, we're going to be set up at 2 holes for the men and the women. And again, sportsforkidstimmins.com. You can send Colleen an email today. Sign a team up at sportsforkidstimmins@gmail.com.
All right, Kinsman, do you sleep like this? That is my question for you, because I would advise you put duct tape over your mouth, because there's a study that found in our lifetime, we swallow 10 spiders and over 70 different insects when we're sleeping. I don't know if there's anything you can do about it, but I seen you pass out on the road trip to Ottawa and you're sleeping like this. So I'm thinking that you've swallowed 150 spiders just on that road trip. So people worry about bed bugs, they worry about, the June bugs outside and the mosquitoes. Even if you're protected from all of them, when you go to sleep, Kinsman, you're swallowing bugs, and there's nothing you can do about it. I know you have a cliche for this, well, that really bugs me, but forget it. I got it all handled here, pal. So tonight when you go to sleep, don't worry about that late night snack. Just worry about those spiders you're going to eat. Put a little mayo on it, and you'll enjoy it.
Nothing wrong with a little bug protein. Now, this is a lot of fun. Jason Michaud and his crew, the Stardust Festival. Have you seen this? You've seen it on our Midday Blast. What is the Stardust Festival? Well, this is going to be a fun week, a space week, and we're going to be involved with it. Great partners with Jason and the Stardust Festival, August 25th through September 2nd. Now, the official launch is going to be a gala at Cedar Meadows on August 25th at 6 p.m., and again, you're asked to get your tickets at eventbrite.ca. And let's just say Stardust Festival, if you miss this, they did this last year in Cochrane, where they launch rockets the size of cars. And it's a rocket launch contest to see who can out-launch the others. And again, this is the week to mark it off here in Timmins, August 25th through September 2nd. Stardust Festival, again, we're proud to be proud partners with these folks. Can't wait to see it.
All right, Kinsman, you're taking my airtime like usual because I want to get into this story. This is Al Pacino and his girlfriend, Nora Alpha. So here's the story here. You guys sort of laugh at me once in a while. You're like, Klomp, you're 48. You're still having babies. It's time to slow down. Knock it off there, Kinsman. Al Pacino, he's doing it. Same with Robert De Niro. But I want to talk about our guy, Al, here. 83 years old and his girlfriend, 29, just welcomed a new baby. So it tells me for Al, all the plumbing's working. He doesn't need a plumber in there. He doesn't need the pills. He's doing okay in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. 83. He also has a set of twins with Beverly D'Angelo. If you don't know her, she's the mother of the Griswold family from the Vacation movies. But Al is still at it, pal. 83 years old, still putting the sock on the door. Don't come a knocking when the bedroom is a knocking. So that's probably going to be me at some point, pal. 83 years old, welcoming new babies.
Al keeping up with Klomp there. I think he's, hey, Klomp's having another one. Let's hold my beer. As you dive into my slide there, Klomp, as we welcome to Timmins Night. Yes, this was a big ribbon-cutting ceremony a couple weeks back. We're at the Timmins Museum. And a big thanks to the Timmins Multicultural District and Center here in the city. We were glad to be a part of it. And again, they want you to be a part of this big night, September the 6th, 6 to 8 at the McIntyre Curling Club. Now, for the past few years, due to the COVID restrictions, it was outside along 3rd, which was nice, but it's also nice to, pack the Mac, as they say. And again, the McIntyre Curling Club will be the place to be. And again, more exhibitors, and they're actually taking exhibitors now. So if you want to showcase your stuff at Welcome to Timmins Night, get in touch with them today. Follow them. And any one of those amazing sponsors, you can get the registration forms online.
All right, Kinsman, I know that your girlfriend's finally getting into you with some pulp culture. Have you watched Sex and the City? Most people have. Well, after Sex and the City ended in a couple movies, they took a break and brought back a new series, an amazing new series. It's called And Just Like That. So it showcases them a little bit older in their life. One notable absent from the series was Kim Cattrall, Canadian actress, by the way, who plays Samantha Jones. There were significant disagreements between her and Sarah Jessica Parker, and she never returned to the series. She was a landmark character. Well, the big news for season 2 is that Sam Jones is coming back to the series, but only in a cameo appearance near the end. And there was a lot of things to make this happen. She couldn't be around the showrunner, and she couldn't be around any of her castmates, but she came in for a cameo at the end of season 2, which is broadcasting right now. I don't know if you follow Sex and the City and Just Like That, but pal, what do you think of Kim Cattrall?
We love Kim Cattrall. Not into Sex and the City, no. Surprisingly, we've been watching Hell's Kitchen. We like watching those, reality TV shows. the past little while. How about this for events? We had the fine crew. We had Amy. We had Jennifer on the show from the Timmins Public Library this week. They kicked off the TD Summer Reading Club. If you have not signed up for the TD Summer Reading Club from the Timmins Public Library, get yourself on board for this now. You're encouraged to read your little ones or have your little ones read minimum 20 minutes a day. And again, you go in there and prove that you've read your 20 minutes. You get a star. And if you can put stars together all summer long, you have a chance to win an amazing scooter, which if you caught our show last night, Amy and Jennifer stating that those scooters are fast, so even fun for not only the kids, but the adults. And you can see the big list of events. They've got story walks all summer long. In fact, today and right through till Sunday at Hersey Lake.
All right, Kinsman, we know who these folks are, the clash of the social media titans competing against each other. Zuckerberg versus Musk in a potential cage match. You know, I know the good folks at Celebrity Boxing. This would be perfect for them. So Elon Musk busted into the social media world by purchasing Twitter. Zuckerberg is going to create his own version of Twitter. So it's the battle of Meta, or Facebook, as you commonly know it, versus Twitter. They've been going back and forth for a while, and they both called out each other and have agreed to a cage match. So where is it going to take place? I know Damon Fellman over at Celebrity Boxing has signed a 5 TV deal with Fight TV, so possibly we're going to see them on the card. But eventually, these two social media giants are going to be going head-to-head, Kinsman. This reminds me, pal, you know, I've been calling out Terry Goodtime Lemaire for a while. It's about time he accepts my challenge. But Zuckerberg versus Musk.
Where will that fight be? But we will all be glued when it happens. And yeah, Terry Lemaire, those them are fighting words. We need to get Terry and KLOMP back into the ring for that bout that we've been talking about.
Where you lose to me in mini putt again.
No, I'm going to kick KLOMP's butt in mini golf this year. What's our record? I think we're tied 3-3.
No, I'm 6.
Are we 3-3?
I'm 6-0, Kinsman.
Never 6-0.
Quit fibbing.
Have you seen your skills? But we are here at the mini putt and batting cages, Hollinger Park. And guess what? Dare Timmins also here in the first 100 through the gates right now will get free mini putt. And the lineup was ginormous, and there's still room for you and your little one. So come on down here. We're here till 2 o'clock. And again, free swag. And of course, our friends from Dare Timmins also set up. We've got Rick Lemieux. Come on over here, Rick.
There we go. So free mini putt for kids under 15.
Yes, under 15.
The first 100 kids, and there he is.
There he is.
Are you going to get in there, Kinsman?
How you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good. Thanks for inviting us. And again, we were just laughing. There was a post saying, nothing ever happens free in this city. Well, if you follow Dare Timmins, there's a free event every single month.
Every month.
And this is the June event right now.
Look at this one,
And this is the July event. The amazing Renee is July 6th, 3:30. And again, that's also free, courtesy of Dare Timmins. Now,
that one's in English, and then at 2 o'clock,
they have a Francais
French
edition.
one too. Francais.
Francais.
C'est bon.
With the magical, amazing Renee. So tell us about the initiative. Obviously, you love to give back. Dare Timmins, wants to give back to the community, and this is how you do it.
This is we also, of course, run our Dare After School program, which will start in September. So people could sign up if they follow us on social media. They could sign up for that, and every month we try to just do something free for the kids of the community.
All comes out of your back pocket, right? All the Dare folks, including Rick Lemieux. Right?
Yes.
And again, swag, what are we giving away to kids when they come in? Obviously free mini putt passes, but let's go through the table.
Let me toss it over here, Kinsman.
Yeah.
Jumping the gun here, that guy. All right, so
Dare cups.
There's the beautiful Dare people. I have to show their smiling faces first. All right, now Rick's going to showcase.
That's these Dare cups, they change colors and these are not for non-alcoholic beverages. Just
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right. Dare on them.
So I'll take 2, none for Kinsman.
And then we have some stickers and some bookmarks. We partner a lot with the library, so we got these bookmarks that shows the Dare decision-making model: define, assess, respond, evaluate.
Nice.
And it's just a model to help kids think things through before they make any big choices. And it's a great part. It's the Dare acronym is Dare, define, assess, respond, evaluate, just to make good choices in life. Of course, here's Darren with his little medal. Darren the Lion, our mascot. He's been the mascot now. Dare's been around since 1983.
Yeah.
So he's getting up there.
He's tenured. He's tenured, as they say.
And we got these pencils. A lot of kids love these pencils. They change colors when you
heat. Yeah, neat, eh?
So it's kind of cool.
Oh, that is awesome, actually.
Yeah. Some bully free zone stickers. So a lot of people, we're going to put them right on their shirt when they walk in here because this is a bully free zone. So we don't have any bullying going on here.
Yeah.
And these Dare fans, it's been so hot, so we got these Dare fans for the kids. And they actually work very well. You just...
What in the
Darren fan?
Those are our two only fans right there, Kinsman.
And the Dare, the pop-up
and these
launchers.
Poppers, these
these are a lot of fun.
I gotta order more of them because we gotta order more of them because it's just, they go so fast. People love those.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Well,
it's a beautiful
there
thing.
we go.
There's
So,
freezies.
And freezies. Yes. So on it, you're here till 2.
Yes.
First 100 kids that come through the gate, free mini putt. Beautiful family, David. The only sour face today will be Kinsman when he loses to me again. That's the only one.
I'm destroying Klomp this
Look, he's
game.
so competitive, right?
That's
that's close to bullying,
Have you
Kinsman.
watched
That's
the show?
close. This is a bully-free zone, so don't intimidate
you're
me.
competitive playing tic-tac-toe.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, you're the competitive one.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But today I'm not, because of Derek Timmons.
What does my daughter say?
I'm the funniest one.
That's what she says.
She does say, sorry, Kinsman.
Funniest looking one.
Oh, wow.
Funnier one or something, she said.
Funnier. All right, well, let's, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Rick. And, hey, if you haven't seen the mini putt and batting cages, most of us have.
Well, that's it.
It's a beautiful place, Kinsman.
Hollinger Park, tucked right in the back.
There we go, pal.
We're going to go in and see the stars of the mini putt and batting cages.
Free. Once again, free mini putt.
Free.
For kids 15 and under.
You just have to go to the Dare booth.
There we go.
Get your free pass. And look how busy it is already. Everybody lining up to play free mini putt.
Hello, how are you doing today?
There's the stars.
Yeah, there's the stars of the show. And while you're here, you got to grab one of his awesome snow cones, by the way.
Snow cones are here.
There we go, pal.
And again, we should showcase when you come to holes 7 and 8, you'll see our KINZ and KLOMP sign. Now, we encourage you to take a selfie and then post it with the hashtag MiniPuttFun, and we're giving away free mini putt all summer long throughout the course of the summer, which is pretty awesome.
A selfie, just like this. There you go, Kinsman. That could win me free
could
mini
win
putt.
you a free mini putt.
That's right.
And again, bring your sunscreen. It's a hot one here today. It is gorgeous. You couldn't ask for a better weather day to play mini putt.
There we go. So I'll flip it around one last time for we can just see all these amazing folks enjoying this beautiful sunny day.
And it's very immaculate.
Hello, how you doing? Who's winning the battle here? My bets are on you. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
But the bottom of the line, they're out having fun, enjoying some free mini putt courtesy of Dare Timmons.
And I was just going to...
Hey, there we go.
Just going to notice, Don Marcoux takes so much pride in this place. Like, new paint. He treats us like his living room at home.
And guess what? There's Sophie. We read her book on our show the other night,
Sophie,
by the way.
how are you?
Always amazing.
Yes, we love her.
Timmons' most talented author in my mind. There we go, Kinsman.
We're blocking the
We are in the
laneway.
wrong area here, pal, as we show all the folks coming in. Yeah, come on down. Freezies, Dare swag, free mini putt. I'm trying to transition over here, Kinsman, as we get over.
We'll go this way. Everybody lining up on the first hole. And again, free till 2 o'clock. Come on down here, grab a pass. Rick Lemieux and his crew from Dare Timmons.
There's Don
giving away
Marcoux.
free mini putt. There he is,
Giving
the star of the mini putt.
There he is over there, Kinsman, always doing amazing work.
He's even wearing the hat.
So, pal, and he's got tons set up here. If you haven't been here in a while, you got to come and check out
splash zone set up.
What Don has set up here.
Water balloon battle.
And don't forget the batting cages.
Yeah,
batting
take
cages
a
are
few
here
cuts
too.
in the batting cage, and you could try to pretend you're one of the Blue Jays for a day.
Fran said, shout out to the Dare Timmons team. Yes, every month a free family event. They are amazing folks.
Yeah, and the amazing Renee. If you missed
Shelley.
the beginning of the video, the amazing Renee coming up on July 6th. And again, you can get details at the Dare Timmons booth when you come here and get your free mini putt passes.
All right, there it is, Kinsman. You're going to get the losing here.
Am I going to lose? Okay, put it in the comments. Who is going to beat who in mini putt?
Come on, kid. I've beaten you so
Me
many
or
times.
KLOMP?
We don't even need a
Put
comment
it in the comments.
anymore.
Oh, come on.
It's me. Period.
I kind of, as they say, took it easy on you last year.
Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. sin ti no valgo la pena, sin ti esto es una condena. Y escúchame, baby, que te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que si me voy de aquí, sin ti yo me va a morir, es mucho el dolor que siento. ¿Y qué más va a ser de ti? Sin mí tú vas a sufrir, es mucho el dolor, entiéndelo. Yo sin ti muero de pena, yo siento que me estoy cayendo, sin ti yo ya no tengo aliento. Para ti mi vida entera, prefiero un rato con tus besos y que me duren todo el resto. Escúchame, baby, yo te quiero, baby. Sin ti yo no quiero nada, mi mundo por ti esperaba. Y te digo, y es que